What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon 53. Man, I'm back again. Back again, man. I got one of my favorite shirts on. Y'all see it. What it say? Oh, shoot. Anyway, man, listen. As you can tell from the title, what this is going to be about. What it's going to be about. So I'm just going to get straight in with the story. Straight to the story. No ifs, ands, or buts. My favorite, some water. Anyway, y'all check this out. I got gum in my mouth. I hate when I'm talking and I got gum in my mouth. Y'all see I already talk funny, like I got a mouthful of spit. Now I'm sitting up here trying to talk with gum in my mouth, and it make me talk even funnier. I'm used to it. I've been talking like this for 60 years. I'll talk like this for 60 more. But anyway, y'all can understand me. Man, listen. This was during... Remember I told y'all the story about when I was in YA, I called myself trying to be a Muslim. I dibble-dabbled in it. Gonna try to see what it was about. It was the homie Cunningham from Pomona Ghost Town and homie Big Sugar Man from 74 Hoover. Now they was calling themselves Muhammad and what was them other names? Suge called himself what was that? I can't remember. I have to think about it. My memory leaves me. But anyway, they had me on that stuff. On trying to get down with that one. And like I told y'all, after when the Ramadan hit, now it just so happens we trying this when we on lockdown. So now when you sign up for it, you stuck. They only gonna bring food to you at certain times of the day. So now here it is. I tried it. Man, look, it was as I told you in the story, it wasn't for me. Another story. But anyway, I let it go. Went back to doing, you know what I'm saying, 53rd Street, you know. But anyway, time goes on. Let me move this gum. Can't do it. But anyway, so look. Oh, man. As I told y'all before, the homie Big Monster from A-Tray Gangster, he was like, I was in 44 cell. And he was in 46 cell, if I can remember right. He wasn't was he the next cell to me? Yes, he was. I was in 44 cell. He was in 45 cell. Right next to me. So anyway, me and him was the laundry workers. I started being a laundry worker first. I got Big Monster moved in there. We was working in the laundry room together. I told, y'all know about this. If y'all been rocking with the Foundation for a minute, y'all heard the story about how me and Monster was working in the laundry room and how we cornered one of the staff off, you know what I'm saying, one day. And old girl with the big old tiggos, you know what I'm saying, we was on her. But anyway, another story. I told y'all that story. But anyway, moving right along. Man, listen. We was young kids back then. I'm greedy, he greedy, we hungry, we playing games, we do all type of stuff up and down the tier, man. We was all on the same tier. We was on the at the time when this took place, I believe we was both on level 1. We was on level 1. So now it was me, Monster was next to me, as I told y'all before. The homie Sonny from San Diego West Coast 30s was right across the hall. I think the homie, I think Poupe, homie named Poupe from Grape. Who else was on the tier with us? It was a few Crips on the tier with us. I can't remember all of them. But anyway, so man, one day, now Monster play games. Monster used to love to play games, man. He gonna play some games. But as I told y'all before, he is one of the most intelligent people I have ever met in my life. The brother was brilliant, man. Monster was brilliant. He had charisma out this world. I mean, his personality and his charisma would draw you to him. He was the type of person that he made you just want to be around him because of his charisma. You know what I'm saying? His personality. Funny. Used to love to joke, man. Used to love to play and tell jokes and, just, play practical jokes and pranks. This is what took place on this day and age. He got me. I ain't gonna tell y'all the joke that he pulled on me. But now, anybody know how Monster was when, how can I put it? He got me where it's on something one day where he said, booyah! I'ma just leave it at that, man. Those who know. Those who don't. I ain't finna go into it. Oh, yeah. Because down the tier was the homie Roscoe Tafuga from Park Village. Big Roscoe, Big Tafuga. He was on the tier. Boom. But anyway, so now I've been laying in the cut to get Monster back. He got me. I'm laying in the cut to get him back. I'm going to get him back. Sure as boo-boo stank, I was going to get him back. Time goes on. We laying in the cut. We talk over the tier and, have fun, do what we do. So now, if we were short on food, you know what I'm saying, we all looked out for each other back then. You know what I'm saying? If you had a pack of cookies, some chips or whatever, I didn't. I'm like, cuz, man, let me get woo wham. You look out. If I got it, we just, borrow stuff, pay it back stow day. No problem. To get it in, if wasn't no runner on the tier, and the police was acting like buttholes that day, and they decided they didn't want to pass none, you had to get it in your cell the best way you can. A lot of stuff that we end up doing in prison, we learned in YA first, as far as fishing and doing all that. You learn that in YA, and you take it to prison with you. A lot of stuff that went on in prison, a lot of people don't realize, in Cali prison, it was took there because we as young kids perfected it, and we learned it and perfected it in YA first, and then took it to prison. So anyway, I learned how to fish over the tier way before I got to prison. Way before I got to prison, man. Yeah. Now, the doors in the lockup, it wasn't the lockup. It was the lockup. It was the program unit. It was the basically it was the shoe term. It was the YA equivalent of doing a shoe program in prison. It was a 3-month program. It was a month and a half on level 1. First, if you went up there for fighting or assault, you was on what they called the TD bank, temporary detention. That was the first 24 cells going this way, 12 on this side, 12 on that side. Boom. Then you come around, you had the shower, then you go down that tier, 12 more cells, 12 on this side, 12 on that side. Down the TD bank, temporary detention, that was where you went to when you first came up there, fighting your disciplinary or, doing your whole time. Now, when they decided they was going to give you a O&R program, they would bring you around and put you on the level 1 tier. You was on that tier for, if I can remember right, a month and a half, then, or a month, something like that, a week, 2 weeks, something like that. But anyway, it was 3 months. When you graduated level 1, you go across the hallway on another tier, which was level 2. Then when you graduated level 2, you go down this other tier, which was level 3. Then they would process you and cycle you out back to the main line, regular population. So anyway, we were on the level 2 tier. We was on level 2. No. We was on level 1. We was on level 1 still. But we still had the laundry job. You know what I'm saying? I still had the laundry job. My homeboy Demon from Fire Travel Line, he was on the tier with us too. So anyway, one day, back to the fishing. Now, The cell doors on the tier were a little bit different from like other places. They was real low to the ground. You couldn't get a lot. Matter of fact, you couldn't get spit up under the door. You had to go to the side. You had an opening like this. Boom, and it was called the what we called it back then. I think if I can remember right, we just called it the hole. Put in the hole. Put in the hole. Shoot it through the hole. Shoot it through the hole. And when you would fish, you would have to when you pull it back, you would have to pull it to your door, put whatever it was to your door, put a paper or envelope, a folder, whatever under the door, pull it on top of it, and then slide the paper down the tier till it got to the open end of the rail where the hole was. And then you have to like work your way to fish it and turn it toward where it come in the hole, and then you pull it inside the hole. Now you would have to give person stuff made in what we call a torpedo. A torpedo was, say like you take a big piece of writing paper and you're gonna give some cookies. You would fit like 8 or 9 cookies on this paper, and you would break them up. You couldn't leave them whole. You break it up just a little bit, like break the cookies in half. We used to have back in the day, we would always have those cream-filled cookies, strawberry, peanut butter, vanilla, stuff like that. And you would break it, and boom, then you would roll it up like a big giant joint and twist it on the ends real tight. Then it get real, and you twist it on the ends, and you tie your string onto this end. And if you was getting in more than one pack, which usually you were, because somebody's gonna send you some, they're gonna send you a whole pack of cookies. So you'd have like at least three torpedoes coming. On this end of the torpedo, you tie a string. This string would come off, and you make another torpedo. Boom, 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 and you tie it on, so forth and so forth. However many torpedoes you gonna send, I seen it. I seen dudes getting 6, 7 torpedoes at one time. You know what I'm saying? Bang. The cookies, the chips, and the soups. You know what I'm saying? So wham. And you bring it around. You get real good at it, man. Real good at it, or you was gonna starve. So anyway, one day Monster decided he was hungry and wanted some cookies. He wanted some cookies. He hollered down the tier. Who was he getting a cookie from? If I'm not mistaken, I think he got the cookies from Big Diamond from A-Tray Gangster. Big Diamond was there with us too. If I can remember right, I think he was getting the cookies from Big Diamond from A-Tray Gangster. Was that Big Diamond? No. Big Diamond was there. No. He was getting the cookies from a dude named G Bob. We used to call him Bob Mac. No. It wasn't him. I believe it was Diamond. Because I met Bob Mac over there in the camp unit. Yeah, I met Bob Mac in the camp unit. So I believe it was Diamond. But anyway, he was getting no, it wasn't Diamond. It wasn't Diamond. Who was he getting them cookies from? It wasn't Diamond. Diamond was there with us, but it wasn't Big Diamond. Who? Oh, bang, 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 bang. He was getting the cookies from his homeboy Stagger Lee. Tall, light-skinned Stagger Lee. He was there with us too. I'm not gonna go into the whole background on Big Stag, but that was the homie though. But anyway, he was getting the cookies from Stagger Lee, Big Stagger Lee from A-Tray Gangster. Anyway, it was 2 packs. So now you could fish down the tier. Boom. They'd get the fish line, pull it in, and they would push the torpedoes out their hole. And they holler, "Go ahead and pull." Okay, cool, pull, yeah. So now, if it's coming straight down the tier, it's gonna go past your hole. It's gonna come past your door. Now, sometimes it would get stuck. You know, it might get stuck on 5 sail, 3 sail, 8 sail, whatever sail it might. And you'll be pulling, and you could tell from the pull, give a little give, that it done got stuck. So you'll try to figure out. You'll holler at somebody that's on that side to look on this side. Hey, homie, hey, man, where the fish line stuck at? Oh shoot, man, it's stuck on a cell or whatever. You know, whatever cell it was stuck on. It's stuck. Okay, you will holler down and ask them. You know, courtesy. You, hey man, push the torpedo out into the hallway, homie. And so, you know, depending on, you know, if everything cool, a dude would come and he would take his little folder of paper and he would push the torpedo away from you. You would have to give him a little slack. He would push the torpedo back and out so it come around his door. And you continue to go ahead and fish. Okay, well, cool. It's coming. As it came down, it's coming down. It got stuck on my door. Now, I heard him holler, you know, holler, got some cookies coming, whatever. Boom, I wasn't tripping at first. I heard the poof, poof, poof up against my door. And so he asked, I remember he asked Sonny, cuz, where the torpedo stuck at? Sonny came to the door and looked. He say it's stuck on Toon door. And it was. He like, boom, boom, hit the wall. Hey, Toon, what's up, cuz? Man, knock that torpedo out in the hallway. I got you. I said, what, man, what you got? He said, man, some cookies, homie. Just knock it out in the hallway. I'm like, I got you, cuz. Now, when I pushed it out into the hallway, he started pulling. I said, ho, it's finna get stuck again. It's finna get stuck again. Now, the last torpedo that was coming by, the first one came by, then there was a little slack in it, then the second torpedo. Now, let me show you something. When you slide your paper out up under the torpedo and you can go down with it, you can turn the paper and ease it back. And if you're good enough, you can ease the torpedo into the hole and just keep coming up under it like this here, pulling it. And every time you come up under it, you're going to pull in a little more, pulling in a little more, pulling in a little more. So the first torpedo went by. So you hollering, man, cuz, give us some slack. Give us some slack. So Mom's like, all right. But now the last one, I'm like, it dawned on me, oh, no. I'm finna get the homie. I'm finna play games. When I eased it on around, I'm easing it in. So now it's taking a little time. So he like, man, is it still stuck? I'm like, hold on, cuz. It's finna tear. Because now if he pull it, I'm going to lose it. It's gone. He finna get all the cookies. I got to have some of these. So, but now that paper, like sometimes that the floor might be kind of whatever. Sometimes the floor be wet. You know what I'm saying? Mess your stuff up. But, or that paper get hooked on something and you'll pull it and man, it'll tear. The whole torpedo will just tear and bust open. All your cookies on the floor, your chips. Man, that used to happen all the time. So dudes want to be real careful about it. So I'm telling cuz, I'm like, hey, look, homie, hold on, cuz. It's finna tear. Hold on, let me get it. Let me get it in right. So now I say, dang, cuz, dang. He like, Toon, what's up? I'm like, man, it's tearing. All your cookies spilling out in the hole. And it did have a slight tear in it. So he like, man, dang. I say, hold on, cuz. I got a piece of paper right here. Let me fish it in, and I'm going to rewrap it because you pull it in, and it ain't going to tear. He like, all right. Man, that man messed around, let me ease and ease. He gave me the slack. I eased and got on up under it. When I eased it onto the door where I can get the little tip, because I'm laying down, I'm looking. Man, I eased it. I grabbed the little tip, kind of pulled it on in. I took the string off the other end, man. Now, dudes play some wicked games. Man, I done seen, man, look, now I didn't do this. I didn't do that to the homie at least. Man, I done seen dudes shoot torpedoes full of doo-doo and all type of stuff. Playing, just messing around, just acting ignorant, man. Just acting stupid. Dumb stuff. I got the cookies in, man. When I got the cookies in, I undid the string. And so, boom, I'm finna tell him, hey, look, homie, go ahead and pull it. I say, no, I want to surprise him. So I took some paper and balled it up, some toilet paper. It wasn't wet or nothing, but I balled it up and I put it in and wrapped the writing paper around it, made another torpedo, tied the string to it, and I pushed it out in the hallway, and I took the paper and I went up under it, and I moved it out into the hall. I'm like, cuz, pull. There you go, homie, pull. So when he pull it in, he pull it on in, he get it on in. By this time, I done bust a torpedo full of cookies and I'm eating. I'm eating like a big dog. When he get it in, he got the first one in, then he got the second one in. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I can't wait to laugh because I know he finna go crazy. All of a sudden, I heard him say, "Cuz, Toon, man, where my cookies at? Where my cookies at, Toon?" I'm like, "Booyah!" Man, listen, man. Anybody who did time and why, when you get a person, it's, I don't want to go all the way into it, but when you tell a fool, "Booyah!" Those who been in white back then, you know what a dude just did to you. When he tell you, "Booyah!" Hey, you know what he just did to you. And he got me. I said, "Cuz, I'm going to get you. All right, I'm going to get you back. I'm going to get you back." Man, Monster laughed. He thought it was so funny, man, when he got me. I'm like, "I'm going to get you back, cuz. I'm going to get you. I'll tell you, cuz, I'm going to get you back. You ain't going to get me back. You ain't going to get me back." I said, "I'm going to get you back, cuz." Man, I got them cookie. Monster was hot. "Man, greedy fool, man, get my cookies, cuz, too, man. Woo. I say, "Cuz, I done ate these, homie. I got you. He like, "That's all right. You bet not fish nothing past my door. You bet not whoop, wop, wham." You know what I'm saying? He eventually got me back, though. We played like that all day long. Wasn't no animosity, wasn't no hate in it. He just know he was going to get me back. He know he got me the first time with the boot. Yeah, y'all know. I got it back with the cookies. He like, "Dang, cuz, I'm hungry. I said, "Man, me too. Booyah!" Shoot. Anyway, me and the homie, we exchange food all the time. You know, we'll catch stove. If he didn't have nothing, I'll look out. If I didn't have nothing, he'll look out. All the homies, you know what I'm saying? That crip love was strong back then. All the homies, we looked out for each other. But anyway, man, that's that story, man. I got Monster, man. I got them cookies, man. I ate them cookies, man. I ate them. Ah! Yeah. But anyway, man, that's me. Man, your big partner, Cartoon 5-3, man. Y'all stay safe. Stay above ground, man. By any means necessary. Stay above ground, man. I'm out. Peace. Y'all know I represent the gangsters, homie. The Avalon gangsters.
Gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie, gangsta boogie. Ain't nobody gangsta.